Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rep Talk. We've had an interesting discussion to start our, our evening with. So we're going to have a bunch of little things coming out in a card draw, of course, which Kim will take over with. But the main thing is they're little tidbits that is circulating around in the energies right now that we're having trouble wrapping our hands around or our heads around. Take it away, Kim.
Thanks. So I'm going to read. I got this because this is kind of falls in line with the themes that we've been talking about as far as taking responsibility and kind of reminding yourself of things. And I'm going to read this because I get this. It's it's the Creator writings, and it's transcribed by Jennifer Farley, and I get them in my inbox every day. And today just kind of really resonated for me. And it's called Embrace Your Choices. Your earth plane existence is your own. Decisions, good, not so good, or indifferent, are the same. There is no need to explain to anyone. You own them and all the experiences that come with it. The more you practice this, the more comfortable it will become. Embrace your choices as a true gift from the universe and the lovely result of free will.
That is the most beautiful saying to me because it perfectly aligns with your soul alignment. You are responsible for everything in your life, not what's going on. And if you choose that direction, it's meant for you. May not be meant for your neighbor, but it's meant for you. And we are not here to judge. We're here to learn. As a human, we are here to learn all the experiences to take back with us.
Yes, exactly. And I love that you do not need to explain yourself, because I find myself doing that a lot of times. And it came up this weekend with some very dear friends who are also subscribers to Rev Talk. So I thank you so much for that. And it had me questioning, though, and I ended up, felt like I had to explain myself, which kind of threw me. You know, I find myself very much having, feeling that need to explain myself sometimes, and I don't like doing that.
It's self-doubt.
Yes,
Don't
exactly.
that's honor my truth.
Yes. Oh gosh, yeah.
And you just need to anchor into, for you, what is your truth.
Right. I mean, and it was interesting, and it did make me laugh because the question was posed, you know, we talk about these things on Rev Talk, and why do I not take my own advice? And I had to laugh about that because I thought, oh, well, number one, like you and I were talking about, when I hit record and you do the introduction, the energy starts to flow and we plug in to our higher selves and the messages flow. So when we're done, we feel great because we know we've been in alignment with ourselves. And I don't remember a thing I said. And that's how I know it came from, my higher self and from, the ethers. That's how I know where it came from. So then, of course, the question was posed, well, don't you go back and listen? And I'm like, no. Now the human side of me, the ego side of me, immediately says, oh, no, I don't want to hear my own voice played back to me. And I certainly don't want to look at myself. You know, however, the message that I got was that no, you have faith that the messages that need to get to whoever will get to those people. And so you don't need to hold on to that.
The message wasn't for you specifically. There's somebody out there that needs that message.
And yes, there are times when I do need to be reminded to, put my little listening ears on, so I'm paying attention, so that my communication skills are a little bit better than, what they can be at times. I
You're
just,
only human.
well, see, that's it. I'm having a human experience here, so that's part of it. The interesting thing was the message that came to me, because I kind of sat and ruminated over this for a couple of days, kind of bugged me. And of course, when I actually sit and ask, help me out here, the message came right away. Was you don't need to hold on to that, because the messages that you are meant to give will get to that person. And that's the reason why we're doing this. And it's that one person.
It's divine orchestration.
Oh.
We'll get to them when it's their time. All we are here is just an avenue for it to get out to them.
Absolutely.
Avenues to take. So this one will find its journey.
It will. And I get to thank them for keeping me here on the plane.
Keeping you on your toes.
Yes. Yes, keeping me on my toes and keeping me here. Not, sometimes I get lost in the ethers and I'm not grounded, so that was a good reminder.
It's easier
to be grounded and to have faith that the messages that we're giving reach the right person. I need to take.
I truly believe they do. And I believe a part of the message is for us, but it's for us to continue to inspire others to enlighten the world.
Oh, I like that.
And I think that's why we're here. And I think we're celestial beings that have that much power and energy to help others, not to force them to take that journey. It's their choice, but to enlighten them to see it or awaken them, which is the buzzword right now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and yes, that is true. And one of the other messages that I was given was because, for me, this is what it means to be an anchor. I'm anchoring divine light and divine love here. So the messages that you and I are giving are anchored here on this plane, coming from, the creator, from the universe, from all. And so that goes out to whoever needs it and finds it.
Yeah, do you know in essence what you're saying is correct? But if you just take a step back, it's from our higher self.
Right.
We're already there.
Yes.
It's physical that isn't.
So yeah, you don't need to explain yourself. It is your journey, and it is a beautiful journey. Choices are yours, good, not so good, or indifferent. That's and free will. That's where that comes in. So I love that.
And the key is it's your choice.
Right. Absolutely. And that part of taking responsibility for that. It's your choice. Own it. And the experience that comes with it. I love that. So
My tongue.
what? Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, it's your choice to do it. But others create self-doubt. And that's where we're not quite strong enough in our belief. Hence, faith, I want to put that on my wrist, because every time I'm in self-doubt, have the faith you're on your correct journey.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you're absolutely right. I do question myself a lot. I do.
We always do.
And that's part of the adventure. it's part of the journey. It is.
It's fun. It
It is.
really is because
can
it
be.
gives you something, some variety in life.
Yes, yes, it does. So it's so again, I'm grateful for the gang that I'm with and all the fun that they bring and the laughter and the joy. It is fun. It's great for
And you do realize laughter is higher vibration.
Oh, yes.
So
Oh
the
my
more you
gosh.
do that, the more you laugh.
Yes, I love that.
Mhm.
So now we will get to the part where I have learned some like and some don't, and that's okay. It doesn't matter. We're gonna we're doing it anyway, so there.
I have to bring my card up first.
Go ahead.
I drew out of the Sacred Earth Oracle. I'm working on my Earth star, trying to ground myself more deeply. And I drew Revolution.
Oh, that's great.
And the first thing when I read the card was avoid comparison.
Oh, yes.
Either too soon, too late to claim your life for yourself.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I
And
love
when I look at the card, it's just she's holding the world in her hand and it's just blossoming. And yet the moon's coming over for the wisdom. Her hair becomes the ocean.
oh,
Are tethered to earth with all the critters underneath, the birds and the bees and things like that. So it's just like you're revolving around this beautiful universe and you need to claim it and own it and become who you speak and who you are. And that's what we're here for.
there's the confirmation right there.
Yep.
Got the cracker clock going. That's what you just said. I love it. All right, so let me see what I've got for mine. Let's see. Over here, this one. Okay. Put these away. And let's see what we've got. It is strength.
Oh, it's the critters, the creature.
The creatures, yeah.
Yes.
Strength. Well, and that's what we were kind of talking about, having the strength of our own
Believe in
conviction,
yourself.
the
Mhm.
strength within ourselves, our faith being strong enough to just bring us through whatever and without the doubt.
Alignment.
Love that. The strength to climb mountains. Whatever those mountains may be.
Universe.
Isn't that cute? I love that. I love this deck. I love this deck. So yes, strength. It is always good to remind ourselves that we are more powerful than we imagine. We are stronger than we think we are. And sometimes we get caught up in the yama yama of every day. And it's hard to remind ourselves. That's one of the reasons why I like pulling a card. It kind of gives me a little touch point here where I can, remind myself, yes, you know what? I do have the strength of this. I can make it through this. I can,
We are earthly beings, but spiritual creatures.
Well, we're spiritual beings having a human experience.
Yeah, that's the same.
So yeah, so it's we we wanted to come here.
We chose it.
We chose it. There are times I always say that's not what it said on the brochure. And yet my team always says, well, yeah, it was because you wrote the brochure. Oh, great. Okay.
These are these bullet points are things we're going to do.
Yeah, and then I threw this in and threw this in. It's like, really? What was I thinking? but we have the strength
That's exactly right.
to make it through.
It's a revolution, because we're constantly revolving as we're changing.
Yep, absolutely. And, you know, just like with the changing of the seasons, you know,
I'm so excited for spring.
oh, so am I. Oh my gosh. You still love snow.
I
Yeah.
love snow, but I'm ready for sun now.
No, thanks. Nope, you can keep it.
Yo, I love it.
Oh, so with that, my dear, what do you think? Oh, there was a good release.
I'm releasing a lot.
Yeah.
I think the main point is we're all individual. We all have our journeys. We all need to just be considerate of others.
Well said. Very well said. So with that, my friends, thank you again for joining us for another Rev Talk. And we ask you to remember to be gentle with yourself and to be kind to yourself, and to remember that you are unique in all the universe. There will never be another just like you in all of time and space. You are powerful, you are cherished, and you are loved. And without you, the song of the universe would be incomplete. Until next time, my friends, be well.